everyone, I'm Nate.
I'm Sarah.
And today...
I'm just like a grape.
But a cute grape though, right you guys? Isn't she look cute today? Isn't she look cute? Doesn't she look cute today?
Isn't she look cute? Okay, so what we're doing today is we're each going to list 5 things that the other person does that makes them feel loved.
Yes.
For a total of 10 ways to make your partner or special person in your life feel loved.
Yeah.
I feel like a lot of times you see online like people talking about like grander gestures is what you hear about. Mm-hmm. But really, when you're in a strong relationship, it's like the small, consistent things I think that mean the most.
Yeah.
So, we're gonna listen today.
It's 11:11. Everyone, actually, it's not for you, I guess. It won't be 11:11. It's 11:11 for us right now, so. My
first thing is when you remind me to protect myself from the sun. So, sunscreen and sunglasses, because my eyes get burned from the sun really easily. Mm-hmm. It's really sweet because I know, obviously you still wear sunscreen, but my skin is a lot more sensitive to the sun.
Yeah,
so,
for sure.
And you remind me more than I think about it myself. I just think it's really sweet.
If I don't remind her in the moment, then I won't know because I'm also a little bit colorblind, so I can't see when she starts to burn. Yeah. So she'll be like, "Oh, I'm turning red," and I'm like, "You look the same color."
Yeah. I'm like, I can feel it. I'm
burning. Until she's like red, then I can see it.
Yeah. We're all about prevention.
So my first one is when we're driving and I look and you're just looking at me. She's just randomly looking at me.
Yeah, I hate driving, so he always drives.
Yeah.
And half the reason is because I don't like driving because I like that I can just stare out the window, but sometimes I look the opposite direction and wait until you notice that I'm like...
Yeah.
My second thing is when you set out my pajamas for me when I'm in the shower. So usually I take showers in the morning, but sometimes I take them at night, and I always think it's just the sweetest thing when I get out of the shower and I come upstairs and you're already in bed and you've set out a set of pajamas and fuzzy socks for me on my side of the bed.
You gotta have the fuzzy socks. Cold feet.
Yeah, that's key.
Cold feet over here. So my second thing is when either we're sitting, sometimes when we're driving, when you just randomly rub/scratch my head. It's the greatest thing in the world. There's nothing that low-key makes me feel more understand a cat than when we're sitting and she just scratches the back of my head. It's just the most comforting thing ever, and I love it.
We didn't say it at the beginning.
Oh yeah.
But down below there's a button. There's actually 3 important buttons.
There is 3 pretty important buttons down right below. Yeah. That one's over here somewhere.
Subscribe.
That one's about here.
And a little bell.
That's right next to the subscribe button.
If you want to be notified when we post a new video.
Yes.
Anyways, back to the main content.
Back to your regularly scheduled program.
Okay. My third thing, well, this is funny because we've already talked about my cold feet. My third thing is when you let me put my freezing cold feet against your legs when we're going to bed. Mm-hmm. Because my feet, my feet don't warm themselves up. So if my feet are already cold and I put fuzzy socks on, they don't get warmer. Yeah. Unless I start overheating.
We watched a TikTok on that a dude mentioned this. It's because dudes are little heaters.
Yeah.
So you're cooling me down because I'm usually already too hot as soon as we get under the comforter. So little I don't know what the word is, but before dating Sarah, I didn't have a comforter. I just had 2 throw blankets, and I was perfectly fine. So having a comforter is really hot sometimes.
Yeah, but I run really cold.
So she needs a comforter.
Yeah, I have the biggest comforter you can get.
Yeah.
I like to have a comforter that's one size bigger than the bed, so there's plenty. It feels like sleeping in a cloud, and the warmest one possible.
Yeah. I never had I had a comforter before, but on a twin size bed, and then as soon as I got a bigger bed, I was like, I don't want a comforter. I'm always
Throw
too
a blanket
hot.
is enough.
I'm always too hot.
You weirdo.
But I guess we always had like the heat on pretty high in my house too.
My house is cold.
So, okay, so my third thing is when, like I'm working in the studio and she'll just pop her head in like just to say hi, or like she'll like I just missed you and wanted to come hang out for a little bit.
Yeah, it's really funny. We are obviously home a lot this past year, but because we do just like go about our days doing our own things around the house, like we'll go hours and hours without seeing each other in the house. So yeah, I will pop in.
I do it to her sometimes too, but she definitely does it more regularly, and it's a whole lot cuter.
Well, you're always stationary, and I'm always like floating around the house, like moving stuff.
Yeah, you typically know exactly where I'm at. I'm in like two places. I'm either in like the kitchen or in the studio.
So my next one, I don't know why, but I've always loved this. I love being picked up when I'm hugged. So I love when we're just going for a regular hug and then you just lift me off the ground. I don't know why. I just love it. Spin me around, I don't care. It gives me like butterflies in my stomach. I'm glad you're strong enough to pick me up.
But then also, like, I know, like, some shorter people, like, hate being picked up.
Yeah. Which I understand.
Because I guess they probably, like, get picked up, like, all the time.
Yeah. Well, I've never had to deal with people I don't want to pick me up.
True.
Only a handful of people have ever picked me up off the ground.
True. Yeah. That's probably not a good feeling when someone you don't want to pick you up just picks you up off the ground. Okay, so my next one is another one when I'm in the studio. When, like, I'm playing it out loud and I'll, like, turn around and she's, like, just dancing in the back. It's pretty great.
I am a pretty great dancer, so.
It's, like, one of my favorite things ever, actually. Or, like, when I, like, hey, do you want to, like, we listen to this real quick, and then she's listening to it and starts dancing. I like it.
Oh.
Because it always just makes me like, okay, like, she's dancing to it, like, because I feel like you wouldn't if you, like, didn't like it, so.
True. If I didn't like it, then.
I can trust, like, a pretty honest reaction.
Yeah, I think it's, like, because I know you make good music, it's like, if you played something for me that wasn't good, I would tell you because I know that you could do better.
Yeah.
It's the fifth one.
Oh, it is?
Okay. So my fifth favorite thing, these aren't in particular order, I guess.
Yeah, nah.
But the fifth thing on my list is when, so we tend to do our own laundry, but sometimes it gets like caught up, whether like one is hanging and the other person needs to hang their clothes up on the rack or whatever. My favorite thing ever is when you fold some of my laundry and then set it out all in the bed or on our bed, like stacked in sections or whatnot, because you know that I'm gonna move everything. So you folded it just to like set it out for me to put away because you know that I'm really particular about where everything goes and everything.
The only thing I really put away is her socks.
Yeah.
The socks just go in the drawer. And then like some of her pajama shirts, I know where she puts them, but like everything else is in like a specific order that I have no idea what the order is.
Oh my gosh, but there are sometimes when you do, like, you'll attempt to put things away, and I can't decide which I love better, because there'll be sometimes we'll be, like, going to grab a hoodie, and you'll put sweatpants in my hoodie drawer, and I'm like, what? And then I'm like, aww, you tried to put my laundry away.
Yeah.
So even when you get it wrong, I still think it's cute. I
Okay,
still like it, because I'm like, oh, you tried to do something off my to-do list. That was so sweet. Even if you didn't get it right.
In my head, sometimes I'm just like, am I just like pissing her off because she like goes to get something and she's like, where is it? And she opens like the wrong drawer. And she's like, that's what I've been looking for 2 hours.
No, I don't mind it. I think it's sweet.
Okay, so my fifth and final thing is when it's usually when we're driving. She'll just like grab, because I usually kind of drive with just my left hand. She'll just like grab my right hand and like put it on her lap or put it on her knee, and it's like or she'll just like move something off of her leg and go like this and just like tap her leg because she wants me to put my hand on her knee, and I love it.
Yeah, physical touch is clearly important to us.
It's also really cute.
Well, I'm glad it doesn't bother you. Don't worry, my lipstick is matte. It won't
Yeah,
come
I
off.
realized that. I kissed her earlier, and I was like, "Oh no, she has lipstick." And I was like, "Oh,
It won't
it's the
come
matte
off.
one."
Yeah.
It's the good one.
Mm-hmm. So I hope this wasn't too mushy for you guys. But you seem to like our how we met story, so
Yeah.
we thought we'd take it back to another relationship video.
Yeah.
And I feel like a lot of these things are applicable to not just like a significant other.
Yeah, this is true.
So we definitely need more love in this world.
Yeah, for sure, for sure. Okay, if anyone made it to this part of the video, I'm not really sure if people turn it off or not. Leave us a comment of like something you want to see us talk about or something you want to see us do.
Yeah.
And leave a comment because I want to see how many people are actually like getting to this point in the video. And if you are at this point of the video, hi and we love you. And that's all we have for today. Thank you so much for watching. As we said in the middle of the video, hit that like button, hit that notification button, and the subscribe button.
And we'll see you on Friday.
All right.